Hello, welcome to this lesson on the LeanFT. In this lesson, you will learn how to automate the Windows application, that is standard Windows, then applications developed in Java, then WPF applications and SAP applications. So let's start with the standard Windows application, that is Notepad. For that, open this IntelliJ and then I have got one test for you, that is Notepad test. And over here what we have done is we have launched the notepad.exe using this syntax new process builder.start. It actually launches the notepad. After that we have added the sleep of 3 seconds. Then since notepad has no parent, we have used desktop, and then we have used .describe method. Then window.class, so here you have to give the class of the application. So we know that it's a window, so we have used window.class, and you notice that we have used this package stk.stdwin. So earlier if we were automating the web application, we were using sdk.web, and here we are using sdk.stdwin. so that's the only difference. Otherwise the way we identify the objects is same. We have to give the class name and then description of that particular object. Here we have used this particular property to identify that object, and then we have used the notepad win. So inside that notepad we want to identify the editor, so we have used the notepad win.describe because that object is inside that particular notepad. Then editor.class, so the class of that particular object is editor, so we have used editor.class, and then editor description.builder, and we have used these properties native class and window class regexp to identify that particular editor. Then we have used the send keys method to send the data into that editor. Then we have tried to close that window, notepad window. Then another dialog comes up saying that if you want to save this particular data in the notepad, and then we have clicked on the don't save button. So this code is actually, I haven't coded that, I have just copied it because I was not able to execute that using the normal syntax. So whenever you face certain difficulties while writing the code, or LeanFT is not able to identify certain objects, you can just spy on that object and then generate the code automatically. That will give you clues like how the LeanFT is trying to identify that object, using which properties and what you are missing. You can identify it using that way. So I will execute this program for you. Run test. So it is launched the notepad, and then it will send some data into that editor. This is automated text, and then it will try to close the notepad, and then it will click on don't save button after waiting for 3 seconds. So that's how we have automated the notepad. Now to automate the other applications like SAP, WPF, Java, everything remains same. The core concept remains same. What you have to do is find the class of that object and then give the properties and values to identify that object. That is the only difference, and you have to also ensure that you are using the correct package. Like for automation of the Java applications, you will have to use this package java.star. Then for automation of the WPF applications, you will have to use this WPF package. So everything else remains same. You have to use the properties to identify the objects, then you have to use the properties class of that particular object, and rest of the stuff is pretty much same. So if you go to the SAP test, you have to use the SAP package, like instead of this WPF you will have to use SAP, like that. And for the Java, you have to use this Java package. Rest of the objects, even object names are same, like Windows. Even in the Java it is also called as window class, but it's in the different package. That's the only difference. So that is how you automate the Windows applications using LeanFT. Thanks for watching this video.